Psalm 14:1. The fool has said in his heart that there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable work. There is none to do good. Psalm 10:4. Wicked through the pride of his countenance seek not after the Most High. Yahweh is not in his thoughts. 2 Chronicles 30:9. For if ye turn again into thy power, your brethren and your children shall find compassion before them to lead them captive, so that they shall come again into this land. For the Most High is gracious and merciful, and will not turn away his face from you, if ye return unto him.
Serving after serving, hitting you up. It ain't an accident you stumble upon us in the truth. That's who the Father sent to get in your ear. If you don't get it here, gonna keep living your life. Again, if we appear, you remember every word. Hear our voices so clear. In the place you first heard it, you won't ever forget. That's that holy power tugging at you.
Hey y'all, it's Hannah. I'm sitting here with Brother Bron7e. Made it out to California, to his residence, where he and his wife welcomed my husband and I in with open arms. Very lovely family. Love y'all for that. Thank you. But we're sitting here chopping it up, talking about music. As all of you know, Brother Bron7e is heavy in that truth music. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. If you wouldn't mind, brother, go ahead and introduce yourself and let us know a little bit about you.
Shalom, I'm Brother Bron7e. Got about over 100 songs on the YouTube page, and that's really it for right now. Working on some albums. It's going to be 5 or 6 of them that come out at once. I have a website that's going to come through. We're also going to do it through Bandcamp as well, Reverb Nation. So, look out for those albums.
We'll definitely be looking out for them, because I am a fan. I say that to the increase in knowledge and truth, Hebrew bars and verses. If y'all haven't had an opportunity to check that out, go to www.blogtalkradio.com/2 to listen to any of the archives, also to get information on how to listen to live shows. So on Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central, we do have a segment just about every other Tuesday, Hebrew Bars and Verses, when we do the segment People of the Book. Broadcasting and introducing the world to brothers like yourself who are heavily rooted in that truth music, because it's something that we need most definitely in our communities, especially for our children, and I love that. My daughter, being as young as she is, 18 years old, how impressionable we are at that age, and she's heavy into truth music as well. So I just want to say thank you to you and for all the other brothers and sisters who are dealing with this music in that way. Yes, we need you, so do stay busy. All right, so we heard a little bit about yourself and a little bit about your upcoming album. And I just want to ask you a couple of questions here, just to kind of give the people a feel of who you are and, how you are as an individual. And I do want to ask you, first of all, we're told to watch and pray. So what resources do you use to stay up to date with national and world events?
Man, we do our thing, I'm with the GOCC, and we stay on top of these lessons and things like that, and there's a new segment, that parallels, the Bible with current events.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay.
That's something that we stay up on,
Well, that's good. That's good. I know, for somebody like myself, I have to do better. I don't watch the news. I find it depressing. So,
they lie.
And that, most definitely. They put, situations, or it seems to me anyway, they put situations in front of you to keep you occupied and keep you fixed on that while, who knows what is going on. So I depend on people, who are in the truth, who know what types of things to look for, and I just kind of get it word of mouth. Praise the Most High that I have people that love me enough to share that kind of information with me. Okay, shout out to GOCC. And what do you believe to be the biggest thing currently limiting Israel from being who God called us to be?
Love.
Love. Amen.
Love.
Yes. Yes.
You know, shout out to Bruni. You know what I'm saying? We don't show enough love. You know, we don't treat each other like we belong to each other.
Right.
You know, we love screaming Israel this, Israel that. I'm chosen this, chosen that. You know, you see another brother or sister who can say the same thing as you. I'm chosen. I'm a child of Jacob. Whoop whoop wop bam. You know, however, you know, they speaking it. You can see them drowning, but you want to throw them a rope.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? You sit there, you watch them drown. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
So, there's not enough love, you know, and a lot of people don't support this truth music, you know what I'm saying? We are separated, you know, and there's a lot of categories to be separated in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be separated, any 5, 6 brothers can get together and cut themselves off from the rest of the nation. Oh, you guys don't think like this, and you guys are not like that. That's what's going on in Israel.
Right.
You know, we need to break down all of these barriers and merge. You know what I'm saying? And of course, there's going to be some who don't belong around you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we know who they are. These are people who can't sit here and have a normal conversation without offending somebody, or without using profanity, or without crushing this or crushing that. You know, these people, yeah, they don't need to be in the group, you know.
Right.
But this is mainly for the people who know how to do that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know people from all walks of this Hebrew life that they could get around this table right now and, you know, have a civil conversation and nobody offend nobody.
Right.
These are the people who we calling, you know, in Brunity and in the BWO, you know what I'm saying, in the Brew World Order, you know what I'm saying? Brothers with heads on their shoulders, strong brothers, you know, brothers who, you know, you got your hot-head homeboy, you know, he gonna start some trouble. It's like how they was doing it in the Mafia, you know what I'm saying? The one with the big mouth who, you know, gonna offend somebody, you stay in the car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stay in the car. Oh, Willie, he's gonna pop somebody. You know, they leave him in the car. Come, okay, we could get something done here.
That's right.
You know, keep them hot heads out. You know what I mean? But us who know how to speak, we're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying?
That's
we're gonna
right.
get together. We're gonna speak. We're gonna get things done. You know, we ain't trying to be roommates. We ain't got to shack up. We ain't got to, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I respect you as a brew. You respect me and my brew me and my crew as brews. You know what I'm saying? And then when it's time to merge, we can merge. Okay, we need to do this. And it's going to be a desperate situation on both ends. It ain't like nobody doing anything for anybody, because in the end, it's going to be hard to find a Hebrew.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we're going to need to come together and, you know, be able to utilize each other, and, you know, and it's going to be beneficial equally on both ends.
Indeed, and that is love. That's a perfect setup for, you know, a loving situation. You know, we know that the Most High is a master assembler of people. We will definitely need, you know, those of us in different walks, as long as we are focused on the most important, keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, and making sure that love is definitely present. You know, that is a fulfillment of the law. So, indeed, I agree with you. And I'm glad that you brought up Brunity, because I was going to mention that. Check out Facebook. It is a secret page, correct? A secret group called Brunity. If you have not already been invited into the Brunity page, you can do a search for it, and you can ask to become a member of that page. Keep in mind that page is designed for us to love each other. It's a support page for all of us brews, she brews and he brews, to come together as one in love. And also shout out to BWO, Brew World Order. Right. Go ahead and give us a little bit of information about that.
That is, we originally wanted to do something, you know, for truth music artists, you know, but it turned into something bigger. Same way Brunity turned into something bigger. You know what I mean? This is a solid confirmation for us that, you know, the Most High is driving this. You know, we put these little things together. We don't know what the Most High is doing. You know, we just happy that we are being used as vessels. You know what I'm saying? We start this small thing, and then, you know, the brews latch onto it, and it blows up and becomes something that we didn't intend. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So the BWO Brew World Order, of course, they got the New World Order. Mm-hmm. And everybody is all afraid of this New World Order and blah, blah. And they forget the fact that we gonna win. We win this in the end. Right. You know, so we basically saying, you know, forget your New World Order. This is the Brew World Order. You know what I'm saying? We gonna win this, and we gonna win this thing in the end. Indeed. You know, and started out as, you know, just something that my brothers, I think it was Ash and Quadam was the two that originally got together on it, and try to figure out a thing, you know, that they could put together and involve artists and truth music and things like this, you know. The name was actually coined by my brother Bravo. You know, it was his suggestion. You know, we throwing names around, you know.
Right. Shout out to all you brothers.
Yeah, shout out. You know, he was the one that came off with that, you know. And when everybody heard that, we was like, yeah, that's it right there. I think I was one of the last ones to hear it, and I was like, yeah, we're going to stay right there. Let's stay right here.
That's what's up.
Let's do this BW or this Brew World Order thing, you know, and it's a DVD we're going to bring out, you know, or, you know, an hour little or an hour, something like this, a little truth music special, you know, and we got the shirts, you know what I'm saying. Brother Quadam came out with the tight BWO shirt, you know, and you know, people just gravitated toward it, you know, and it's a beautiful thing. So we're gonna keep on pushing it. It ain't gonna just be no DVD now or a documentary or whatever. We're gonna keep going with this, and there's gonna be more versions of it, and there's gonna be more truth music artists that jump up to do a segment. Yes. You know, the first DVD I think is gonna be about 7 artists. Okay. You know, and then we're gonna keep on going with it, and then, you know, maybe to expand into more. Who knows where it's going to go, you know. Father only know that. So.
Indeed. Well, you know that we are, again, true fans of the music and the movement to the Increasing Knowledge and Truth Radio. So do please keep us in touch. Mm-hmm. Keep us in the loop. Keep us in the loop with what's going on with the music, especially. Not only, you know, do we listen to the music, we actually refer other people to the music. You know, since we are fans, we'll post it on Facebook. Anything that we can do to help, you know, by all means, let us know. And also, we are building the list, kind of like a network, basically, of, you know, anybody who is involved in music, whether you come with your beats, whether you know, got bars, you know, whether you can shoot videos, or, you know, whatever your talent is that you're willing to put into the vineyard for the Most High so that, you know, his business is done. There is a list available for your contact information to go on to that, and we'll be formulating a big list. Is there anything that you would like to tell the people about upcoming music, upcoming shows, any ideas, anything that you can share right now? Because I don't want you to give everything away. We'll wait patiently for the big surprise.
Well, what I'm focusing on right now is because I have no album. You know, so I want to beef up a cool little catalog. You know what I'm saying? For in the album debut area. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, got about five albums. Initially, it was 4 albums that was gonna be backtracks. Now it's gonna be 5 albums.
All right.
Backtrack, and then a fresh, brand new album of all exclusives never heard. These backtrack albums, you know, the backtrack, that means, you know, the back catalog, that means, you know, songs that you already heard.
Okay.
You know. But of course, I'm going to throw some exclusives in there, make it interesting, and some skits, and, you know, some intros and outros, and some interludes, and make it interesting, and, you know, make it flow, you know. But, I'm trying to bring all of this work out at once.
Okay.
You know, so there'll be a wide variety to, you know, deal with and go to. Of course, I'm sure everybody's going to get that new album, you know. But just in case you want it, those backtrack albums will be up as well, you know, from the beginning, you know, since back when was it, you know, 2012, 2013, something like this, you know, those videos go back that far, you know, in that YouTube page, you know, that many of us may be familiar with. You know what I mean? So.
All right, well, I'm going to get my singing voice together, la, 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 so that, you know, if need be, I can, you know what I'm saying?
Need be.
Get in there.
Right now.
I'll get in there and, you know, say la, 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 something, you know, to that nature. But, and so just let me know. Let me know. Might be coming near you soon. But so we're gonna finish hanging out, y'all. Thank you for chilling with us for a minute while I talk to my brother. Very humble brother. Music is off the chain. Oh my goodness. My husband and I ride and listen to all you brothers. So keep doing what you're doing. I think a lot of you may have heard me mention on Hebrew Bars and Verses. I have a 160 gigabyte iPod that I have been replacing worldly music with truth music. So you brothers, sisters, stay busy. I got a lot.
Praises. All praises to Ahaya Bashem Yeshaya Wawak. You hear that, brothers? You know, keep it coming.
Yes.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Get up and get the rating. And as I'm in these scriptures for the first time, right? I kid you not, that same feeling that was in my stomach when I busted out my sleep that night, it came right back to my stomach. That's when I knew it was a hype. Trust me, he real. And he's merciful. So merciful. Yeah. Nobody can tell me that it doesn't exist. In fact, that's his name. I am. I am.